guys, it's Amber Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Would you guys believe me if I told you that this half of my face I use expensive makeup and this half of my face I use inexpensive makeup? No, I wouldn't either. But it is. So if you guys are interested, make sure you keep on watching to see how I got this look. Okay. My right side is going to be the expensive side, and then my left side is going to be the inexpensive side. All right, so first up we have eyebrows. So I'm just gonna fill my brows in how I usually do and be right back. All right, for the expensive side, we have Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown, and it's retailed for $18. For the inexpensive side, we have NYX Tame and Frame in the shade Espresso, and it is retailed for $7.50. All right, for the expensive side, I will be using Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. And then for the inexpensive side, I will be using Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. All right, for eyes, I'm going to do a sunset look. For the expensive side, I will be using the Morphe X James Charles palette. This is retailed for $39. For the inexpensive side, I will be using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil, and this is retailed for $20. So I am just dipping into the yellow shade in the James Charles palette and just putting it in my crease. Next, I'll be going into the orange shade and just adding it a little bit lower than the yellow and blending it all together. And I will go back into the yellow shade and just go over top of that and to make sure it is all blended together. Then finally, I will be dipping into the bright pink shade and just packing that onto my lid and then blending it out. Then I will go back in with the orange and yellow shades. Alright, and there is one eye. And now I will be taking similar shades from the BH Cosmetics palette and doing it on the other eye. Alright, so now we have both eyes completed, and here they are. They look very similar. All right, next up we have foundation. For the expensive side, I will be using Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 35, and it is retailed for $35. And for the inexpensive side, I will be using Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 230, and it is retailed to be $5.94. So there's foundation. Next we have concealer. So for the expensive side, I will be using Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium, and this is retailed for $27. For the inexpensive side, I will be using Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C7, and this is retailed for $7. So once I have concealed under the eyes, I then set my concealer with translucent setting powder. For the expensive side, I will be using Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the shade Translucent, and it is retailed for $39. And for the inexpensive side, I will be using Airspun loose face powder in the shade Translucent as well, and it is retailed for $5.97. For highlighting in the middle of my face, because it's in the middle, I will just use a different concealer. I'll be using Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 235. All right, so next up we have contouring, and for the expensive side, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and this is retailed for $40. And then for the inexpensive side, I will be using NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette, and this is retailed for $25. So I have contoured my face. Once I have contoured my face, I will bake along my jawline with the same 2 setting powders that I used earlier for under my eyes. While I let my face bake, I will then do my under eyes real quick, and I'll be right back. So now I have finished my under eyes. I'm going to remove my setting powder and brush over all of my face. Next, we have setting spray. So for setting sprays for the expensive side, I will be using MAC Fix Plus. And for this mini bottle, it is $14, and for the regular size, it is $27. Then for the inexpensive side, I will be using e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set, and this is retailed for $4. I'm just gonna spray this half and this half. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. All right, so for highlighting, for the expensive side, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Dipped Glow Kit in the shade Moonstone, and this is retailed for $40. And for the inexpensive side, I will be using Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals, and this is retailed for $5. All right, so I'm gonna take the setting spray that I use for each side and just spray my brush real quick, dip it into the highlight, and apply it to the face. All right, we are gleaming. Yes, mega glow and glow. Mega glow, glow, mega glow, glow, mega glow, glow, mega glow, glow. The highlight is surely light. Look at that. That thing crazy, crazy. All right, so now I have highlighted my face. I'm going to set one more time. Just look at this inexpensive side though, like my goodness. Look at that glow. Yes, mega glow come through, $5. All right, so next up we have mascara, and for the expensive side, I will be using Too Faced Better Than Sex and Diamonds mascara, and this is retailed for $24. And then for the inexpensive side, I will be using Maybelline Lash Sensational, and this is retailed for $9. All right, so I have officially applied my mascara. And then last, I'm just going to add an expensive lipstick and an inexpensive lip gloss over top. For lipstick, I will be using Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow, and this retails for $20. For the inexpensive lip gloss, I will be using the Morphe lip gloss in the shade Frosé, and this is retailed for $8. All right, so here's the finished look, guys. Here we have the expensive side, and here we have the inexpensive side. They look pretty similar. Not too bad. Goes to show you what you can get with cheap makeup. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. See ya.